Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to End of Day Thursday, April 16th. I'm the Academy Headmaster over at First Stages Theater Academy, here to welcome you to the end of the day. Just a couple of announcements to get us started. If you are doing the First Stage at Home activities found on firststage.org, please use the hashtag FSAtHome. Also, our award-winning young company will be doing the Bardathon on April 25th on First Stage's Facebook page live at 5 p.m. That will go to around 6 p.m. It should last about an hour. So what the Bardathon is our young company will be doing each person will be doing 4 to 80 or even more monologues memorized from Shakespearean plays. It is to raise funds for the First Stages Young Company. So those funds go towards their Utah Competition Festival trip that they take, as well as a week at American Players Theater where they learn more knowledge about Shakespeare and acting, as well as the performances that they put on throughout the First Stage season. So that is for the more information or to make a donation, go ahead and click the link in the description. Also, Summer Academy registration is open, and there is a link in the description. Please click that if you would choose to register your child or young person a part of our Summer Academy. Spots are filling up quite quickly. Act fast. I think that's just about everything. If you would like to submit an Ask Academy or a challenge or an acknowledgement, the forms are in the description below. Please go ahead and click that. Oh yes, one last thing. We are offering a virtual story drama class. This virtual story drama class will be meeting once a week, either on a Wednesday or a Friday, beginning on April 22nd. There are 6 sessions, but you can choose to just do individual sessions if you so choose. The registration link is in the description of this video. Feel free to click that and head register or ask any questions that you may have. That is all the announcements that we have for today. We're going to move now on to acknowledgements. We don't have any acknowledgements submitted to us from you guys, but I do have an acknowledgement. I would like to acknowledge all of my Student Advisory Board members for our meeting last night. I know it had been a long time since we had last spoke. And you had wonderful, wonderful things to say, and it was great to see everyone once again. I would also like to acknowledge the weather for letting us go outside today. What a beautiful, beautiful day we had today with the sun out. So if you haven't had a chance to go outside, step on out, take a couple breaths of fresh air, and then hop back down inside because it's a bit chilly. So, we're going to move on to our reflection and then our Ask Academy question, which was, for today, what's an odd or interesting character you played or odd experience you've had in theater? So that is our Ask Academy question, which will happen right after reflection. So, I do ask that you please stand on up and go ahead and stand in that actor neutral, which means your shoulders are back and relaxed, your arms are at your side, your feet are shoulder length apart, your knees are slightly bent, and your head is floating above your spine, being pulled up by a string of pearls or a beam of light, whatever works for you. And go ahead and close your eyes or fix your gaze on something that is not moving. And go ahead and just listen to my voice. So the past couple of days, I've been quoting and talking a lot about this woman, Brene Brown, who is really just one of my idols. I was introduced to her in college, and her literature that she produces and all the things that she puts out into the world truly inspired me. It's almost like she is my virtual mentor, right? So they impact me, her words impact me in a very special way. Right? All those quotes that I give to you in the morning impact me in a very, very specific way. And hopefully they impact you in a very specific way too. But as you go forward into the evening, into the next day, and the day after that, into the weekend, I challenge you to find your mentor, whoever that may be. Who speaks to you? What words are said or read to you that speak to you and resonate within you that you can connect to? Right? Who inspires you to keep going forward? right? What person compels you? So I think it is so important to have that person, whether they are a physical being in your literal room or house, or if they're the person that you grew up with as a child reading. Who is your mentor? Who helps you get through the difficult times? Because even when things may seem impossible, or at the very least very difficult, there's always someone there to help you get through it. No matter how you look at it, there's always someone there. Maybe it's just someone's words. Or maybe it's just a physical touch. But whatever it is, that person can help lift you up through difficult times. And through these difficult times that we're all facing now, I've had many people be my mentors, not just one. And I think that Brene, when I read her words, it connects to me in a very different way than it would have 3 months ago. And I feel like I am now responsible for those words that she's saying. I want to take them as a practice and help me through. And hopefully those words that speak to me, that she's saying, that impact me, my hope is that I can impact you. That I can be a mentor. But not just the only one. Just someone that's there to say that everything will be okay. Because it will. In the end, everything will be okay. But as you go forward, really start to think about who your mentor is. Who lifts you up? Who helps you through? And with that, we're going to take our deep breaths in, and then I'm going to show you our Ask Academy video, question of the day, and then go out into your evening and change the world. Here we go. Go ahead and breathe in and out. And in, and out. One more in. Go ahead and open your eyes and push forward. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me for this Thursday, April 16th. I will see you tomorrow. Excuse me. I will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. for our beginning of day Friday, so I can send you off into the weekend. So, take care, have a lovely, lovely evening, and I'll see you tomorrow.
In high school, for our fall production one year, we did these 3 one-act plays, one after another. And in the second one, The Complete Works of Shakespeare Abridged, I was part of that cast. And so we decided to play a trick on the audience because I wasn't in the first show, but I was in the last 2. So we pretended as a drama department and the director and my drama teacher that I had been kicked out of the show for bad behavior or something. And I was there in the audience, and we staged this whole thing where the director came up to me and said, you know, it's okay that you're here, but, you know, you better behave yourself. And all the parents and all the grandparents around are kind of looking confused. And so what I did was I was dressed in street clothes, and I had this duffel bag, and I went up on the stage, and I had my Xbox in there, and I hooked it up to the TV that was on the set and started to play Guitar Hero until I got kicked out and got my stuff confiscated. And then I showed up to be the person in the next show, and then I played another formal role. I think that pulling my Xbox on stage and getting to play a video game for a couple minutes in the middle of an audience was probably the oddest thing I've done, but one of the most fun.
Hello. I would like to call this character as interesting. And the most interesting character that I've played is Lala, L'Amazing Grace, from Color Museum by George C. Wolfe. I really enjoyed playing this character. Thanks, and have a great day.
So a weird or strange thing that's happened to me being in theater. When I was in undergrad, I spent a couple summers working on the prop crew for Opera Theater of St. Louis. And one summer, one of the shows they were producing was Salome. And if you know the story, you know that Salome wants the head of John the Baptist. And therefore, one of our props that summer to create was the head of John the Baptist. So we went ahead and actually cast that performer's face. So this prop head ended up looking exactly like the performer. And naturally, since he gets beheaded, we had to kind of cover this thing in fake stage blood. And very strangely, one of the post-show jobs that always needed to be done was to clean it up. So you would be holding this head, even had to like shampoo the hair on it. And then, you know, that performer might walk by and say hi as you're doing this job. And the whole thing was very strange. And I even found a picture to share with you. Bye, guys.